Lakini mafuta apite kwaje? Siko inatukimbiza sana. So the next thing in your payslip that your payslip should show is an emergency fund. Either, I don't know where you put emergency funds. We have a fixed deposit with the bank. Britam has something we call a money market fund, and that's what we're here to encourage you to join. Our money market fund, our minimum investment is 100 shillings. You can put in 100, 200, 1,000, 100,000, 500,000, 1 million. The return is pretty amazing because I have a personal accident. We will explain that. So the second place is an emergency fund. So as I was saying, an emergency fund is where you put in money in case you have an emergency. Emergencies may be good or bad. Let's say for instance you decide to put 2,000. 2,000 times 12 is how much? 24,000. Let's say for instance, you don't get any emergency within the period. You have 24,000 to enjoy over Christmas, isn't it? You can use however you want. Let's say, for instance, you decided you want to take your family to Mombasa. You can decide, I will not take my family to Mombasa. It's my money. I'll do whatever I want with it, isn't it? But in case you have that emergency fund, either in the bank or on our money markets or unit trust, you can be able to remove the money. In case they're in our money markets, you just need 2 days to withdraw. I don't know if do you have anyone here with a unit trust or a money market fund in any company? Please raise your hands. Beautiful. I can tell you for sure, if you have some coins lying around, and as we've stated, it's good to put them in a fund where we can earn interest. I don't know if you would like, is it okay if we can just enlighten them a little bit about it?
Yes, I can enlighten them.
Good afternoon, colleagues. I do some investments, and one of them is the money market. And we have a group. This group belongs to the grandchildren of my grandfather. And we formed a group, and we have been contributing a lot of money. And we keep that money with CIC because they have a money market fund. So far, we are at 500,000. That is the money that we have contributed. We don't keep it in the banks because of the issues of service charges, which is extremely expensive. So we keep it with the money market. And CIC was our option. And currently, the interest rate ranges between 9.5 to around 10 point, around that figure. And the good thing, we see it in the newspaper every day. And every month they give us a statement. So averagely, we get close to around 5,000 every month. And it is deposited into your account, and you can see at the statement. So that at the end of the year, we are having something like 60,000.
Yeah.
We usually have our parties. So usually that profit or the interest that we get is what we use to organize for some parties as we continue to accumulate our fund. So it is something that I would advise teachers to do. There is also another one. We just started as examiners. We are 15 of us. Examiners English paper 2. And we have been able to raise up to around now 750,000. We have a land at Kutieno Beach. We have bought that land and we are planning to develop it. So it is one of the good things that you can do. But the good thing, they also advise us that you can do it as an individual. Thank you very much and have a lot of blessings.
Thank you. Mumeambiwa na mwenzenu. Ni kweli? I said the minimum is how much? The minimum investment amount is how much? 100 shillings. Tumekubaliana? As little as 100 shillings. Usipatwe off guard. Ni kweli? 100 shillings. That's your emergency fund. Minimum investment period is 2 weeks for our money market fund. Our money market at the moment is ranging at 10.14 return. We have something else we also call a bond fund. The bond fund is offering 13.8%, but you have to put money with us for a minimum of 1 year. Same terms and conditions, you manage to get 100,000 until 1,000 per month, 200,000 per month. That's why you can say 500,000 can comfortably give you 5,000 shillings per month. Okay? In case you need to do a withdrawal, we have an app, Britam mobile app. You can withdraw it from your phone in case it's an emergency. In case you've saved 100,000 and need 30,000, I always advocate, kindly withdraw an extra 10,000 or 20,000 so that you don't have to withdraw twice. The first withdrawal is free. The second withdrawal is charged 750 shillings because this is not a bank account. And the whole element about it is to enable you save for a target. So I believe we all set targets this year at the beginning of the year. So what is your 6 months goal? What is your 1 year goal? What is the next 2 years? What is this target that you want to achieve in the next 5 years and all that? So that's exactly what we've come here to do. We will be able to show you how to go about that. Then last but not least, we have something we call an Imarika fund. Imarika, the minimum investment period is 2 years. You can put in, the minimum is 1,000, the return is 14.6. So you can put in that much as well. But it's long term, 5 years, but you can do it as a goal term for 2 years. So if you have something you need to buy, either a car, save towards it. Don't pick up a loan to do it. Pick up a loan to build, but don't pick up a loan to buy a car. Sometimes that's what I say, kindly. You'd rather take long, but you still get there, right? You will get there, I can tell you for sure. Our fingers hazitoshani, vidole hazitoshani, lakini the little yenye uko nayo kidogo tafadhali tunaomba uwekeze. Hata kama ni 1,000, 2,000, tafadhali tunaomba uwekeze. Then we go to insurance. This is the third pillar of savings. Insurance. Insurance is a long-term policy. We have education policies for children. I believe 90% of us here are parents. Proud parents in the house. I'm a mother of 2 boys. Proud parents. I'm telling you, you're not proud parents. Na mimi nimepeleka form 1. Ilikuwa pesa ngapi by the way tumelipa? How much did you pay for form 1? I want a parent who took a child to form 1 this time. Do you have any? Yes. Sorry? Oh, they're still young. The children are still young. So now, we have come with the education policy. I'm going to show you one on how to take up an education policy so that you save your children. I think I can go straight to that. Any proud parent would like me to set up an example, an education policy for the child. Or with a small child, or any big child. Nani anataka nifanye example na yake? Okay. How old is your baby? 3 years. Mtoto wa 3 years ako darasa la ngapi? Playgroup. Ni kweli? So, syllabus ya saizi inaenda vipi? Nataka mniambie.
6.
Baby class? Then? PP1, PP2, then grade 1, 2, 3, grade 4, grade 5, and grade 6. Our education policies cater for the most expensive part. I believe even primary nowadays is very expensive, depending on the school you're taking your child to. But the most toughest one is junior secondary all the way to university. So that is where we'll start covering for you, your child. So we have junior 1, junior 2, junior 3, then we have senior 1, senior 2, and senior 3. Hapo ni kweli? So, huyu mtoto atakuwa na wewe kwa miaka mingapi? Mtoto mwenye ako na miaka 3, amebakisha miaka mingapi ya kwenda wewe? 15 years? So 15 plus 3 is how many? 18. Anamaliza 19 kweli? They're finishing with 24, 25, right? So when you see the education policy is long, please don't think about like you're picking an education policy for you. It's an education policy for your child. Sometimes you find parents don't want to pick up long policies. And because they say, hey, your policy is grateful, but to avoid the number of years this child is going to go to school. So we have, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Britam starts paying school fees the last 7 years. Last 7 years in a land rapid. Grade 6. Tunakupatia school fees mapema ndio uweze kujipanga mapema. So this policy, we're going to work with some targets. I'm just going to take you through the policy. It's a savings policy we call Super E Education. Super E plus. E stands for education, plus stands for the fact that it has a life cover. This policy has a free life cover for you as a parent. In case, God forbid, picks you up. I'm not praying for that to happen. Britam is supposed to pay your child's education until maturity, until the policy ends. So let's say, for instance, your madam? Weda. Sorry? Weda. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to spell it right. Like that? Is it right? Okay. Madam Weda's baby will start getting payouts from year 9. So let's say her target for school fees is, I'm going to work with $500,000 or $1 million. Let me work with $1 million. $1 million. $1 million says itapeleka mtoto shuleni na imaliza university. Hii ndio pesa tutapeana ya university ikiwa yote. Mtoto wako akimaliza grade 6, tuko na university first year, second year na third year. Ni kweli? This check for $1 million, when the policy ends, is given as one check. We do not deduct any taxes, so we give these payouts as one check. So this is the target for university. The first 2 years, we will give out percentages of this target. So the first 2 years, we give out 15% of this target. 15% ya 1 million ni pesa ngapi? Sorry? 150,000. Ukipatiwa check ya 150,000, huyu mtoto weda umepeleka mtoto shuleni form 1. Si umepeleka na uko na surplus ya kupatia mtoto wa pili. You probably this is her first child. Ni kweli? So any excess amount, because we don't pay school fees, will be given to you. The money is given to you, you pay school fees, and then the surplus you can use for any other thing. The second 2 years, the premiums increase. You're given 20% of the target. Target being the amount for university. 20% of 1 million is how much? 200,000. Whether akipatiwa 200,000, bado akona surplus. Ni kweli? The next 2 years, we're given 30%, as the stated, it continues increasing. 30% of 1 million is how much? 300,000. 300,000. Ndio akimaliza hapa year 5, 15. You're given the whole 1 million end of year 15, so that you can take the child university first year, second year, depending. You know the children, as we were stating, he mentioned there are people who want to do engineering, doctorate. They will be in school for how long? 5, 6, 7 years, depending, right? And how much is school fees at this point for university? Let's do doctrine. Doctrine is how much? When you are made to inakuja ngapi? 300, 400 per semester? Is that true?
It's around 20.
Around there, right? So you need how much per year? Close to 1 million. Na ujue nimekupea 1 million ya kumaliza kosi yote. Nataka tupende hesabu. Nimekupatia 1 million ya kumaliza hadi amalize university 30. Itatosha? Sasa utajika kama kwingine ujenge buildings. Now one of the first thing is mentioned is you have to have a circle. Let the circle help you in purchasing property and enabling you. By the time you reach 40 or you've already reached 40, ensure you're financially stable. You have businesses that can come left, right, and center. Because I know one thing I love about teachers and you people, you are the highest savers. We in Britam receive 35 million all over Kenya. So I applaud you, by the way. 35 million is a way a lot, and I believe it's going up all the way to 36 and 7 million. So we applaud you. Sawa. And can we clap for ourselves on any other team outside there? So this policy, and if you have our policy, you can confirm with that. When you get to the third year and you start someone, you can pick up a loan. Our policies, as long as you've gotten to the third year, you can access a loan comfortably. It's a flex loan course. Najua tupendi kukaa kama unajua pesa yako imeenda hapa kwetu pia, si kweli? Ni vizuri pia unaitumia kidogo. So you can pick up a loan as a small percentage of your savings. And second, the beauty about it is that you don't need any collateral. You apply it from your phone, within 2 days, you have money in your account. Hapo tumeelewana? Last but not least, as I stated, it has the life elements. This is accidental death. Najua hakuna mwenye anapenda kuongelea kifo. Ni kweli? But most of us don't like talking about it. But as I stated, it has a life cover. So in case, God forbid, this is a 15-year term. So in case you pass away on the 6th year, Britam, in case it's an accident, Britam is supposed to pay your family 1 million. 1 whole million. This is to tell them, we are sorry, this was the breadwinner of this family, they are no longer there. Kindly accept this small token as we await. So when the child gets to junior secondary, the monies will be given to the next of kin you wrote. And please note, and this is something I'd like you to please note, the next of kin you rate in any policy cannot be contested in a court of law. So kama umeandika mama na akataka kusomesha mtoto, ama uandike your brothers na akataka kusomesha watoto, we cannot do anything. We will have to pay them. Hapo tumeelewana? Yes. So I don't know if the organization will do it like ours. Every January you have to change the password, or you have to confirm the password you wrote on your group life, or on, as the beneficiaries, you have to confirm that with us. Does that happen here? Do you change or look at for the person you changed and put on your last expense or anything? Do you change at any point?
Yeah, we change. You
can change, eh? Are you asked to do that? Or you have to go and think about doing it? Huh? Are you asked? It's a personal decision to go and change? The company asks you to do it?
They usually give the information that if you want to change, you can go and change.
That's perfect. It's good. It's a good reminder. At some point, we've been having issues because we found there's a lady, not even long ago, just this January, there's a lady that was chased away by the family of the husband. It's not a very good thing, but it does happen. I can tell you the husband died a year ago. And the only thing they've been trying to get is the insurance. And Britam to pay somebody else this money. The lady was chased away from her matrimonial home, but the money she's been starving on